This is my first ever video that I'm posting to YouTube. I don't know when I'm gonna watch this again. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this again. But all I know is that I am a millionaire. Might not look like it, but my mind is aligned with the frequency of being a millionaire. Now, what does this mean for you watching this? For the average person, going to work, coming home in traffic, getting home at 6:30 p.m, eating food, going to sleep, waking up, doing the same thing over and over again is not what you are here to do. It's not what I'm here to do. Right now, I'm currently living in China because it was what I aligned with. I'm currently in the process of traveling around the world, trying to find somewhere where I want to settle down later in my life and to have kids. And China is very beautiful. I am originally, if you couldn't tell, I'm from London. And London right now, if you live in London, you guys know. Let's just say London has been on the decline. And I'm not gonna say what type of people or who has influenced that people because I might get cancelled. But there's a certain group of people who quote unquote run the world. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. But I decided to make this video because I want to look back at this in a few years and be a millionaire. I know I'm a millionaire because it already exists on the mental plane. And the fact that we can imagine this, the fact that you can imagine flying a helicopter, but you've never done it before, that's proof that you have divine creation within you. The fact that you're able to think about something, you've never done it, and then create it, that shows that an element of God is within you. Because all things start from the mental plane. All things start with thought. I'm thinking about being a millionaire. I am a millionaire. So I think I am a millionaire, and from there, I start to do what I would do if I was a millionaire. For example, when I'm a millionaire, I want to meditate every day. I want to go to the gym every day. So, even though right now, my bank account doesn't align with the frequency of a millionaire, I, in my actions, have aligned with the frequency of being a millionaire. For example, every day I wake up, I meditate for about 10 to 20 minutes. I thank God. I go to a job. Right now I'm teaching in China and I get joy from that job. It's not an office job, sitting down, falling asleep, fake laughing with co-workers because I wasn't aligned with that vibration. I don't want to do that. Teaching young kids in China is something that fulfills me. I've always wanted to help the next generation, and this is a way that I can do it. Teaching English to kids in China is not easy, but life is not meant to be easy. And this brings me great, what's the word I'm looking for? This fulfills me because I've always wanted to help people. I've always wanted to contribute to the next generation. And the way that you can apply this to your life is, I want you, here's a quick exercise. I want you to sit down, really quick exercise. I want you to have a list of great and a list of hate. It can be easy as writing 3 to 5 things, list of great. If I was a millionaire, if I was successful, forget the money. If you was where you wanted to be in your life, your future, your dream self, what would you do from the time you wake up to the time that you go to sleep? For example, number 1, I wake up, I stretch, or I go to the gym. I eat great, I do this, and list of hate for what you're doing right now. I scroll too much, I don't go to the gym as often as I want to. My mind is influenced by things that it shouldn't be. And a lot of people are unconscious of this right now. The reality of becoming rich is you have to become conscious. You need to become conscious first before you can do anything in life. Anything that gives you fulfillment. For example, many of the millionaires that we all might watch or we all might see, the ones we study, these people, these guys, they have a deep understanding of the subconscious mind. And I'm not saying that you watching this video need to have a perfect understanding of the subconscious mind. However, if you study the subconscious mind, this alone will bring you great benefits within your life. I was lucky enough to have studied psychology in school, so I already had a foundational working level of the subconscious mind. However, when I went to university, I went very deep into it. And I didn't study psychology, I studied business, which is the worst subject if you know about university. So, studying the subconscious mind has allowed me to break free from depression, from vicious habits that suck my energy, such as smoking, such as drinking, such as scrolling too much. Now, my mind is clear. I am focused, I am sharp, and I know that my dream life is not a dream anymore. Like I said, it exists already on the mental plane. Therefore, it is a possibility. Let me back up. This is my first video. It's not a possibility. It already exists. Therefore, it is. That's it. It is. It is. I am rich. That's all you have to say to yourself. I am rich. I am happy. Wake up and say, I am ready. Because if you want to have a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life, that's fine. But I guarantee the type of person that's watching this video does not want a 9 to 5. You're tired of it. Even if you aren't in a 9 to 5, the thought of it makes you sick to your stomach. The same with me. If I had to spend a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life, I don't even have to say anything. You guys already know. Just the thought of that should make a feeling rise in your stomach. The thought of working a 9 to 5 for someone else the rest of your life. Now, I'm not saying everyone can get successful. However, the ones who are successful are the ones who believe they can be successful. Right now, you might have that little voice in your head saying, oh no, but the market's too saturated. Fuck that voice. Just think of being successful, feel the emotion, and act. Just say, I am rich. Now, once you have said that, just think of what you would do if you were rich. It's as simple as that. And now, sorry about that run. Whoa, this is my first video. And I just kind of went off. So I just want to leave you guys with this. List of hate, list of great. Write what you would do if you was a multi-millionaire successful. You'd wake up, you do this, you do that, and write down what you're currently doing that you don't like. You scroll too much, you're watching too much P-words. Whatever you don't like and what you do like, write that down. You need to see it. You need to make it tangible in your head. Okay? And just remember, you are rich. Believe you are. Thank you.